Niswander here, and I'm back in the pop machine. Finally,
We've missed you.
I've missed being here. Oh man, it's so great to see Eric Johnson here. I mean, we have done so much work together.
Yes.
I'm very proud of the work that we did together.
Likewise.
And thank you. I really appreciate that. And Eric here has done so much great stuff in this studio with people that you might know, like John Wade and Supergrass and Smithereens and Tiffany, for all you teeny bopper people. Who's been here in more recent times?
I'm doing a record with, Mark and I are doing a record with Amelia Ray. She's a Disney artist, and she's on the show Sydney to the Max. We're doing her record.
And that's on the Disney Channel, or was?
Yeah, Sydney. Yeah, it's a and we're doing her debut solo album. We just did the new Sublime record in March.
Wow. It's Sublime
with Rome.
With Rome, yeah.
Rome Ramirez.
Yeah.
And so that's interesting. So a couple things about that. They cut everything in the same room, everyone in the band, and they had Gabriel McNair with them as well. Gabriel plays with Gwen Stefani and No Doubt.
Oh, really?
He's the trombone player and keyboard player.
Oh, wow.
And
so he's their regular keyboard guy?
Yeah.
On the road and everything in the studio?
Yeah, and in the studio, yeah. And he lives in Norway.
Norway, wow.
Yeah. And
so he's not an Orange County guy at all.
No, I mean, like the guy. It's so funny. The band that's known for Long Beach,
right,
doesn't live really in Long Beach. Like Eric lives in Escondido or Fallbrook, one or the other.
That's going to be San Diego County.
Yeah, right there. And he lives on an avocado farm, I think. And then Carlos Verduga, who is my man. I mean, Carlos and I are very good friends now. I helped him with his studio via like Zoom or like what do you call it? What's the Apple? I feel like my mother. I can't think of the name of it. When you video, what is it? FaceTime.
FaceTime, yes.
So I helped him set up his FaceTime. Yeah, and he's an incredible drummer. He's playing a band called the Tribal Seeds. Carlos replaced Josh Freese, and Josh Freese is an incredible drummer. I don't know if you know about him, but he played in. Gosh, his first band was Vandals, but then he played. And then he became like the biggest session guy in Hollywood with like Matt Chamberlain and Kenny. So So he's played with, his favorite two favorite bands growing up were the Replacements and Devo, and he plays in both Devo and Replacements. Wow. But he also plays with Sting. He plays with The Perfect Circle. He played in Guns N' Roses for a long time. He's a writer on the song Chinese Democracy, and Josh Freese is the funniest human being in the world. He is awesome. And he's a great drummer. So I knew Josh, but Carlos is the new drummer in Sublime, and he is phenomenal. It's the bands who've recorded here. You mentioned a lot. I mean, it's almost better to like subdivide the genres. I mean, like we've had, from hip hop, we've had Yo Gotti and Ace Hood. We've had Jurassic 5 here.
Yes, Jurassic 5.
From like, let's say, Americana, we've had Avett Brothers, Sunvolt, Syndicato, Chevy Downs, Chad Harvey. From hard rock, we've had all the aforementioned bands I just named. That's not true. I was going to say another band. I did that at another studio.
Kenny Aronoff's done such.
Kenny's done a lot of stuff here.
Kenny, for those of you who may not know, Kenny Aronoff is the original drummer of the John Mellencamp band. All those big hits in the '80s, Small Town and Rock in the USA and all of that, and Jack and Diane. But he's also gone on to be an incredible session musician. Yeah. He's played with John Fogerty. I saw him play with John Fogerty.
Yeah.
Melissa Etheridge, and then if you ever see the Kennedy Center honors, he's almost always the drummer on something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you've seen him, probably on David Letterman. I mean, he's just you can't miss the guy with the bald head and the sunglasses. John, that's Kenny Aronoff, but that's who that is. And he's done a lot of sessions in this room back here.
That's right.
I saw him do one of those sessions, and I did my second album in here, Adventures in Wanderland, which songs like Read a Book and Everyone and Funky Space was not done here, but that was done in another studio. But Primrose, which I saw. I passed Primrose on the way here.
Yeah, right.
I knew. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while since those days and that tape great. And all of that. So
that's right.
Now we So I'm going to be, I got to get into Logic. It's time to start doing this again. This is, who am I fooling? And I don't know if you've noticed this. Did you notice this?
I love it.
A friend of mine said, like, you should get a t-shirt of her saying that. And I said, that's brilliant. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, I'm going to do that. So that's what I did. But it's because, when the COVID thing kind of hit, I did this show 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
Literally 2 weeks before the lockdowns. So, I still, to this day, I'm able to use this story to kind of bring a little joy, because people want to know, people want to hear happy stories through this crazy time.
Hot summer nights in Broad Ripple, it's mandatory to have a good time.